Alright guys, it's your boy Rootz from Team Relinquish, and I'm here for TooPlusGaming Sala, giving you guys a quick review of this past weekend's premiere event. As we all know, this was the first YCS of the new ban list, which was Ycs Dallas. Shout out to all those that participated this past weekend. Sorry, unfortunately myself, I couldn't participate due to personal reasons, but just want to say congrats to those guys that went out there and gave their all. A quick recap, just want to say that team member Paul Cooper also participated in this event this past weekend, the return of Mr. Swag Tips himself. Paul will share more of the information about his venture during that event at his time and his leisure. But I just want to give a shout out to Paul. It's great to have him on the team. We expect big things from Paul later on. From what I understand, this event had at least 1,000 plus players, about 1128 to be exact. But by the cutoff point of registration, there was a grand total of 1204. So that's a big number, especially for the kind of crazy format that we have going on. So with that, there was about 9 rounds day 1 and then 2 more day 2. So that gives it a grand total of 11 rounds before going in the top 32. This event was really much pre-prepared for those that knew what's going on with the new set called Circuit Break that came out. Introduced like Bell, Dragon, Evenly Match. These cards were projected to make a big impact for this event. So as you can see, the results are in, and you can see from the deck profiles being online that it really did make that much of an impact. So before we go into the main event, we'll talk a little bit about the side events. I'm going to give a shout out to PPG owner, Pro Play Games owner, George Machado, for winning the Barlow Dragon. You'll see his picture up in the corner. Winning the Giant card, attacking the Giant card on Saturday. Shout out to him piloting Infernity. George is a very good friend of mine, and he's been playing Infernity for a little bit while. I'm probably motivated by Eric Christensen, last year's national champion. But shout out to him and dominating that, and not only did he win the Barrel Dragon, I think it was the second in a row. And then day 2, which was Sunday, you got his international player Jesse Cotton that won the Ashcan Magician. So shout out to Jesse as well for winning that. So PPG clean house in the side event. So congrats to those guys. Also, you want to give a shout out to the jogging duelist kids that came out, and thank you for the parents that brought their kids out. As you can see in the picture, we'll shout out to them. From left to right, you have the top 4. You have Laquan, Fabio, Philip Musco, Aiden Rodriguez, and Diego Diaz. So shout out to you young men. Continue to keep dueling, and hopefully we expect big things from you guys later on in the future. Now let's break it down the main event. Now, as we all know, with the announcement of Circuit Breaker, there was a highly anticipated card called Spiral Double Helix that's going to be released. Don't have to go too much into it. We just escaped another Tier 0 format, which was predominantly Zodiacs all over, and we just went into another Tier 0 format, which is a dice roll format. So after 11 rounds, top 32 was 29 Spirals, 2 Trick Stars that went all the way up to the top 16 and lost. Shout out to Brian Rios for winning, for fitting in there, and 1 Invoke. Shout out to Exception from Team Jobber for fitting in there. You're gonna get your wins soon. You're gonna get your W. Ed. Keep on grinding. I'm hoping you get your W someday. But just want to carefully elaborate on that for quite a bit. It's crazy that we went from where Zodiac cleaned up your nationals, Nasla. It's just crazy that you had True Draco Zoo and you had different variants of the Zoo engine, but now you just went to a Tier 0 format where Spirals all over the place. So when you have something that takes more than 80% of the top cut, it's pretty funny that they made a ban list and it really didn't take care of what was initially supposed to do. So I don't know what Konami's idea of this format is going to be like, but 29 out of 32 is increasingly incredible. I also want to give a shout out to Card Game Mafia's own Ruben Pedrona. I think this is his first premier top after doing so well at the UDS. So shout out to him. Did a hell of a great job. shout kudos to him. Great kid, and he deserves a lot more. So shout out to him. Now going into the top cut played out, everything was well, and then the finals. So for the first time in this game history, Yu-Gi-Oh history, we had a brother versus brother final. You had Fazil Khan and you had Amir Khan playing against each other, with the older brother Amir Khan ultimately winning it with his list. Shout out to him and his team, TGStrades.com. A hell of a win for you guys. I see that his deck was more superior. It was his weekend. Great player. Seen him top a few events before. Great insight. Fazil, shout out to him as well, as he's continuing to keep playing. He'll get his W as well sometime. But that's basically the wrap up what transpired this past weekend. But as a final review or final insight of what to look out for, we're slowly progressing into a tier 0 format. Spirals all over the place. I don't know, we should see, one would expect an emergency ban list, but I don't think it's going to come out due to the fact that we still have more sets coming out, and ABC will get a little bit more better, because most of the top cuts, from what you see, not everybody played the Strudo combo with ABC Dragon having access to the Strudo. But as you can see, like, the deck itself, Spirals relies so much on quick fix, machine dupe, and drone. Once your deck can circle around those 3 components. Super Agent isn't the busted card, it's quick fix to everything. But I just want to go inside, like, if that's what I'm wanting to do for this format. Honestly and truly, I don't think personally it's healthy for the meta, but I mean, that's how things play. You have to play the best deck if you want to win, and that's how it goes. So it's your boy Rootz signing out. Again, congrats to Iman for winning. Hope to see you guys at San Diego. The Strong Chest, and we'll be going there, so you'll see more Team Relinquish members out there going out to these events, and I'm looking for our first W in the group. So shout out to you guys, and continue to supporting. Remember, click on that subscribe button. We're working so hard for you guys, getting the best content, most exclusive as we can possible. But as we continue to grow, we're looking at our 500 subscribers celebration soon coming up. As soon as we hit that number, we have a major giveaway for you guys, major announcements coming out. So until next time, peace.